Hello everyone and welcome to our Enshrouded survival guide. Last time we did a story of fire walkthrough, and today we're going to be doing kind of like the sister quest of that, a story of rot. You get both by talking to the flame. It'll be like, oh, there are these obelisks out there that contain information about the world. You should go interact with them. More or less is what the flame says, except, you know, more flame-like, I guess. Last time we went over the story fire one and got the obelisk there. Today it is a story of rot, where we have to go to the obelisk of the shroud. Now, you actually don't have to go into the shroud. Its name might suggest perhaps that's what it's all about, but there is a way where you can actually completely avoid the shroud, and that's where I'm going to show you. It's a pretty easy way. You might run into some wolves, but you can obviously run past those if you don't feel like you're up for a fight. There's going to be some other enemies too. You are more than welcome to just run right past them. I'm going to in this video because, you know what, I just don't have the time to deal with that. So, to begin our journey, well, I guess we'll first kind of go over the quest itself, which is, here we go, a story of rot. So we get this, and it says, the flames spoke of ancient obelisks which reveal information about the world. The obelisks show hidden truths, and some are connected to what festers below. The location of one such obelisk is marked on the map. Seek out the obelisk and discover the secrets it holds. The obelisk's secrets will only be revealed to those who seek them. So we get these kind of rewards, 75 XP, which is great, and then this little doohickey thingy. So to get here, if we're going to look at our quest, a story of rot is going to be right up here. This is the Ancient Spire, Low Meadows Spire, basically, and that is right there. So it's it's pretty close to this. The way, now, obviously, you can certainly, you know, go across the shroud over there if you want. If you can kind of see in the distance, there's a bridge sitting just above the shroud, directly to, like, the right of my guy's helmet. That is where our destination is. The obelisk is actually on the left of that bridge. So it's up above the shroud. It's not even in the shroud. So you might be like, oh, but just go that way. And you can, for sure. But I'm going to take you a little bit of a nicer way, in my opinion. Now, I will say it is helpful if you have the double jump. You don't need the double jump to do this, but it is helpful. I have the double jump, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glide to that patch of green over there. If you don't have double jump, you might want to go down to that little building instead. There is a bridge that crosses it, so either way, you'll be able to make it. And there's lava below, which is why I'm like, you know, be mindful of your abilities here, of how far you can go. But we're gonna fly northeast, basically, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna literally just kind of hug the shroud. We can certainly follow that path if you like, but we're just gonna, eventually it's gonna come up in the direction that we're going, so we're gonna go on the path pretty soon here anyway. I'm gonna get some water just to kind of get our stamina up. But yeah, there's really nothing too terrible on this particular path that I'm going to take you. We will be crossing through enemy territory, but again, you don't have to engage with them. You can if you want to explore the different little villages that we're going to be going to. But I'm on a mission, and that mission is to get to the obelisk. So here's the road, and then we're just going to run along this. It's really not too far, thankfully. So enjoy the scenery as we run, basically. Yeah, we got some wolves over there. So if you need some wolf meat or bones, feel free to go after them. And I believe there might be some wolves around here too. Maybe not. Maybe further back. Oh, I hear them. Never mind. I do hear them. So we're going to be coming up to a place called Wistful Fields. It is full of those little hairy enemies. Vulcan? I want to say Vulcan. I don't think that's quite right. It's close to that. But they are chilling out here. But we're gonna go past these guys. We're gonna say hello. And again, you're more than welcome to fight them if you like. But we're just gonna run past because we got things that we're gonna do. And we're gonna come up to the back here, and we're going to glide right down to this other village that's over here. We're gonna go for the road. And this is Hillock. Hillock. And again, there's going to be enemies here too. These are the scavengers. We're going to ignore them as well because our goal is the bridge. So we're just going to run right past all these guys who are going to be yelling at us. They're going to be like, why are you on my lawn? And stuff like that. But we're going for the bridge. Make sure you have enough energy, stamina to cross because you are going to need the grappling hook to kind of go right across this big gap. Trust me, you do not want to fall down here because it's nothing but terribleness down below. Shroud and lava and nothing good. And this is where having double jump is also helpful because there is like a bit of a gap right there. If you fall down, you know, try to, I'd say, go on the right side because if you fall down, you can still just climb up this way. So be mindful of that. But as we come down the bridge, we can see there it is, the obelisk right there glowing, waiting for us. Now, I would recommend, obviously, you can do this in whatever order, but there is a little campsite here that has some additional lore about the obelisk. We're going to go hit that up right now, and then we'll go to the obelisk itself. So the lore you're going to be looking for is right here. We'll read it. It says, obelisk writing. Indeed, the obelisk shares the same markings as the ones we've studied in the Kindle Wastes. This indicates a formal writing system consisting of logograms and syllabary. Yeah, sure, that's it. Validating my hypothesis. Certain lexigraphs are repeated, hinting at a thematic consensus. Alternatively, a limited vocabulary. However, I see unique signs compared to Eastern obelisks. A dialect? As per usual, I cannot decipher the language. I am disappointed, but not surprised. Signed, Lorraine Krim. And we'll get a few of her books kind of throughout the game. There is a little tent here if you need to sleep. I was here the other day, obviously. Got a little nice campfire going up. So if you need to rest up, there you go. But as for the obelisk itself, we're finally here. Let's go see what it has, what knowledge it will share with us. The flame-touched face. Unforeseen, humanity is ephemeral. Nothing but a brief moment in time, a breath long taken, the blink of an eye. Yet, despite their mortal nature, they have created fire, a flame of their own to brighten their impending dawn. Amazing. I don't know if I should be, like, I don't know, a little, like, offended by, like, some of these obelisks, because they're like, oh, those humans, they die so fast, which, I mean, they're not wrong, but, like, goodness. All right, but that is the obelisk. Let's just quick fast travel home to see if the Flame wants to talk to us about this, because we've completed both a story of fire and a story of rot at this point. I don't know if it will, but that is basically the quest and how to get to it in a pretty easy way, because there's obviously a bunch of ways that you can get there, but I think that that kind of northeast pathway there is really just the easiest, because you don't have to really engage with any enemy, don't have to worry about the shroud, and you get there pretty quickly. So go to the Low Meadow Spire. If you don't have that unlocked yet, I do have a video on how to complete that spire, what you can, kind of expect with that. Feel free to watch that. But otherwise, that's about it. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.